Right, and we're live. Welcome to the Gordox stream. I'm Gordon, and I'm gonna be playing me some VA-11 Hall A. Now the storm was getting good, things was getting heavy, and I was just like, you know what? I want to keep playing this. I've been very much enjoying it, and I don't feel like stopping. So let's see if we can see this through to the end. I doubt I'm gonna be able to finish it today, but oh shit! I forgot to have the stream starting soon screen up. That's fine. We all make mistakes. Anyway, we're gonna play us some Valhalla. It's getting heavy. It's getting emotional. It's getting vulnerable. Giving us feelings to explore. And I'm down to do me some exploring. As long as I get all my bills paid. Last time I checked, our electric bill is almost due. Let's see, where were we? We're right here. I believe? Yeah, day 10. Just smelled a bit at the cutesy poster. Huh. There's an implication as to what that could be, but who knows? Oh yeah. We got an encore concert coming on. Wait, is that really the sound it makes? Oh, crazy. Alright, that's all we got to do. Let's get to work. Good evening. Oh, and I got me some ice water. I had a bit of a headache throughout the day, so some nice cool weather. And some ice water seems to be helping with that. Are you okay? I feel like shit. You sure you should have come then? You're in the all right to stay at home. I have to come. Do everything I had in my life to be here. People I loved are pushed aside just so I could enjoy my freedom of being here. My stupid freedom. So I will come here until I die, even after the bar closes, until my hair falls out. You're the one that looks like she's about to fall. You're the one that looks like she's about to fall apart. Your eyes are red and swollen. Yeah, well, your hair is hairy. Yes, it is. Who was the dipshit that changed the order of the glasses? It was me. I was the one washing dishes yesterday, remember? Oh yeah, I was too busy staring at my crumbling life and all that. Why don't you go home, Phil? You're in no position to deal with people right now. Go home, rest of it. My ex-girlfriend died and I wasn't there to see her one last time. Because of a fight I spent all these years regretting and wishing to, but never actually apologizing for. My decision to assert my freedom and grab a hold of my life led me to this. A bartender stops for cash that distance herself from her loved ones for no other reason than selfishness. So I won't fucking leave. I threw all of that away to be here. So here I will stay. This is what I wanted. This is why I left all that behind. This is why... See, you're starting to sound like a broken record. I'll leave her be. I'd rather have her here than be alone in her apartment. How you feeling, Jill? I feel like a shit-eating piece of shit. The lowest of any possible life form you might find. None of us look down to me in disgust, knowing they are far superior. You're spirited, that's good. Where's the mutt? Working with Syrah. At Syrah. I know what I said. In any case, Let Jill process her anger. It's perfectly normal to feel that way. And here she's surrounded by people that care about her. It's a lot better than leaving her to fend for herself. I mean, as smart as Four might be, he's still just a cat. Why not have Jill stay but not serve anyone today? What part of I won't leave didn't you understand? I'd leave everyone behind to just sit and do nothing. Fine, fine. What do we do if she lashes out at the client? That's why you're here, Gillian Bliskin. Who? Hey, Jill. What? I'll be in my office, but if you need a break or a hug, just tell me. Alright, let's put up a soundtrack for today. Oh wait, no, let's load the preview first, because I can never remember any of these songs, except for this one, because this is the best song in the game. Okay, it's my absolute favorite, but it's a damn good one. Everyone can appreciate Karma Trine Dream. I actually feel a bit I feel a bit of catharsis when I hear music that matches my mood. Maybe we could go for something relaxing, low, maybe a lo-fi, a little atmospheric. Oh, there's a good one. That's like a conundrum one. That might be a good one. Gaze that invited. Not that one. That's a good one though. All systems go. Where do I go from here? Ooh. Will you remember me? Oh wow. We got Stages of Grief right here. I think this is the ending song? I'm not sure if I want that one here right now. Oh, that's a good one though, but no. Those who dwell in the shadows. Excuse me, I like the two eyes. I'll put that one. Nope. There's apparently lyrics to this song. There's a lyrical track out there and I've yet to hear it. Reminisce. Think about the good times. Let's think about the people that aren't with us today. For one reason or another. Cheers to them. Oh, we already put on music. This is gonna be an interesting day. Oh, the Hall of Heroes keeps shining, brimming with the... Do I smell tacos? Wait, it's outside. Never mind. Oh, hell no. We meet again, bartender. Virgilio, what can I get you? Today, the luminous pollution on the streets makes it seem almost like a starry sky. And when I think about stars, I think about celebrities. Celebrities are fishy, and my favorite fish is the octopus. So I want something octopus-like. We're gonna do that weird bartending thing now. I'm waiting for you to order like a decent human being. I am not following. How about you order like you're a human who is not in need of medical help? Fine then, I want a sparkle star. Star, S-T-A-R-R, cool star. Oh, come on, Joe, be nice. I'll put a little bit of alcohol. I don't want too much. want to get Virgilio drunk. Oh, fuck. What did we mess up? Undo one powder delta. All age and mix? Yeah. Is that not what I did? Huh. Let me put the wrong amount in. See, was it that hard? Have you tried to spell under pressure? You look hungry, spelling bartender. Are you having that time of the month or something? No, I'm just filled with ridiculous amounts of anger, pain, and self-hate, and second thought, you're not too far from the truth, I guess. I get those too, you know. Periods. You do? Yes, last month I finally got my renaissance and moved to my enlightenment. Yeah, I was thinking you'd get to say something serious for once. You implying I'm not serious? Glaring holes through me will do nothing. I'm glare immune. But if you allow me to give you a sincere piece of advice, whatever, it's not like it'll help. You shouldn't kick yourself so much. If you keep it up, any chance of finally forgiving yourself will someday be gone. Self-hate will leave you with a hole that will never heal. So please take measures against it, instead of sulking so much. I'll be damned! That actually sounded half sensible. And here was I thinking you were a pompous lunatic. Hey, pompous lunatics have stories too. Really? What story? I would rather not tell. Figures. You want anything else? Have you ever seen how that... a bad touch? Wow! You know she's really feeling it because she's not laughing at that. Jill always loses her shit when someone orders a drink. She is not in a good state right now. But you know what? We have a light. We have a direction we could possibly walk towards. Our class even all on the rocks and mixed. Oh, I love the color of this drink. And I just realized why, because my favorite cocktail, which has an incredibly unflattering name, is that color. Stuck to that color, I'm not gonna lie. It looks like the inside of a green glow stick, but it's delicious. It's melon liqueur, pineapple juice, and coconut rum. Well, some people try, well, like one person on a cocktail forum was just like, I don't like the name of this drink. Can't we call it like a Maladori or something? It is called an alien secretion. It is my favorite cocktail. Now let's serve it. Here. Yeah, I guess this is the one. Maybe he's right and I shouldn't be so hard on myself. Even though I deserve every second of it. If only I had apologized earlier, I might not be feeling this way right now. Only I can't even remember what held me from apologizing all these years. Bartender, you're making lots of faces there. Right here? What kept me from going out and apologizing a little more? I can't even fucking remember what feeling kept me from fixing this whole situation. Can't I at least find solace in whatever feeling it was that brought me to this situation? I feel even worse. Thanks for not being able to muster whatever feeling held me. Is she okay? No, but leave her be for now. Hey, Jill! Say. Oh, thank God, a normal person. What? A mummy? No, I don't have kids. Still more normal than this twat. How are you feeling today? My bones are still broken, but at least my cuts are healing nicely. Thank God I'm not someone that scars easily. I mean, wounds don't leave me marks. It'd be a problem if I couldn't get scar tissue. What happened to you? Fell off 2.5 stories into some trash and rubble. You look better though. Last time you came, you looked like you were about to collapse emotionally. I guess. You're the one that looks like it now though. How do I put it? It's like when I called you by your full name but magnified. Yeah, don't mind me too much. I'm in a bad mood. Anything I can do? Please forgive me if I suddenly lash out. at you or anyone else. Do you want something? My tongue's not so sensitive today, so let's have a beer. And you? Such a change in tone. I'm fine. I don't need anything. I do like the expressions they give him when he's being sincere. It's also just me enjoying the presence of James Stephanie Sterling and their non-binary diner. A little beer. Here. Yeah, let's see if there's any difference from the canned ones. And this one tastes less watered down. So, did something happen to you? I'm fine, nothing's happened to me. People who are fine don't act like that. Oh, I get it. You're in those days. When it's that time of the month, I get a bit salty. No, I'm not on my period. No? I'm dealing with the loss of someone, okay? Oh. Sorry. Oh, don't worry. Maybe I shouldn't have come today after all. No, maybe? You alright? I'm trying to find something to say. Making a joke would be tasteless and I can't say everything will be alright without it sounding cheap. I'm at a loss as to what to do here. Sorry. You hear something weird? I was exactly like that when Stella came here on Monday talking about you. Oh? Well, ladies, I'm leaving. Virgilio? Yeah? You were just sitting with a Valkyrie. Really? Splendid! This will make a good entry on my Perums blog. I feel bad about the way I treated him today. If not for the fact that he was being cryptic in his orders, with his orders for no good reason. Like Stella when she first came? Yes. No, I mean, you could have given him a free beer or something and apologized. Yeah, I guess I just keep messing things up with people. But you know, he seems familiar. Familiar? Yeah, I can't put my finger on it though. I just feel like I've seen him somewhere. Huh? I love it when the music matches the mood. Mysterious. Oh well, it might just be that he looks like someone from an ad or something. So what brings you here? I wanted to come with Stella, so I'm waiting for her. Why here? To be with you, of course. That reminds me, how did Stella react when you arrived? She slapped me really hard. It hurt. She said that's for making me worried and not listening to me, and then she became happy. Huh. Can I ask whose loss you're dealing with? You shouldn't be bothered with it. Just pretend I'm in a bad mood and call it a day. Oh, okay. You really want to know, huh? I can't help it. I don't like seeing people sad. I just need to know context, not details. Someone to whom I said some mean thing to passed away before I could ever see her again. Does that work? Yeah. Sorry. Knowing I can't do anything helps me calm down, but I mean, it's not that I wouldn't help, I just calm down, I get it. I can contain myself when I see people in need, but I've learned that there are times when you just can't do anything. And that's kind of fine. I thought I learned that, otherwise I would have gone insane ages ago. You're a good person, say. Nah, I'm just an annoying girl. Still, if there's anything I can do to help, let me know. I have broken bones, but that doesn't mean I can't offer emotional support. You could always order another drink. Oh yeah, let's do that. Get me something cold, please. Okay. Oh, she likes so many different kinds of drinks. Let's see. I know she has a favorite drink. Well, she likes anything cold, really. Which I also like. Say Asagiri's her last name. Something ice and cold. Let's see. What can we give her? I wish the drinks were labeled like cold drink. I mean, alcohol is usually served cold unless you're having a hot toddy. Yeah, I don't want to give her a Piano Man. What's the taste of a bad touch? It's sour, classy, and vintage. Maybe I'll just give her a Moonblast? Yeah, it's sweet, it's girly, it's happy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1 powdered Delta, 2 Slender Guide, 2 Karmatrine. 8. Okay, on the rocks. We gonna blend this. Alright, come on, get blending. There we go. Bam! Here. It's pretty cold outside though. Yeah, but I don't like hot or warm drinks. I learned to appreciate hot and warm drinks thanks to my friends who adore tea. They're very nice on the throat. They make me feel nauseous. You know what cheers me up? What? Singing? Hearing people sing helps too. Do you sing? I mean, did you take singing lessons or something? Nope. People have told me my voice is pretty nasty actually. But they've always told me I'm good with the harmonica. Do you play the harmonica? I needed something to do some breathing exercises with, and a harmonica is a lot smaller than a tube. I guess if you practice enough, you become decent. That's something I didn't expect. I hear that a lot. I know I don't look like the musical type. I used to play the violin right until I was 16 or so. Really? Can you still play? The violin's at my mom's house, so I don't have it with me. But I guess I could. It's one of those things you don't forget easily. Why did he stop? I don't know. One day I just felt like stopping. No deep reason behind it. Just like me in cooking. That and almost burning my place up. When's Stella coming? Now that you mention it, she's a bit late. Let me call her. Don't do that, I'm gonna take my break. I'll kill if you need anything else. Sure. It's always nice to have a support network. I should dedicate this stream. I'm gonna dedicate this stream to all of my friends that helped me during 2020. I was going through a lot, and thanks to them, they helped me process a lot of things. Oops, did I accidentally load? Accidentally loaded! Oops. Okay, we could rush this. Okay, it's fine, we could rush this. We'll keep the soundtrack here the same though. Alright. You wanted a sparkle star. 1, 2, little wet your whistle. Aged mix. Alright. What we see stay. I wasn't paying attention that he was actually ordering shit this time. Oh, I forgot to... Okay. Wait, no. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. All on the rocks and mix. I believe we give you a Moonblast. Oh, I can't wait for the sequel to this game to come out. Oh. Yeah, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. All mixed. I wonder what the beer here tastes like. No, I'm not much of a beer drinker. There's so many different types of beer out there. I don't know if there's like a way a beer should taste. I guess it's all a matter of opinion. Moonblast. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 8, all on the rock. Wonderful. All right. I'd like to see them play their instruments together. Oh wait. So this is something I mentioned before. So it looks like Jill's wearing shorts here, but like all the art of this game, she's in like a decent length skirt. It's a little above the knee. There we go. All right. Mind the distraction. Let us continue. Someone's gonna make me a bit jealous. I think Jill said something about wanting, or was it she has a thing about wanting to be like an older sister to someone. And it might have to do with the fact that she's an only child and why maybe she bonded so well with Gabby when she was dating Lenore. I'll do that one. Oh, my Moody soundtrack. Let's see. I did do that one. I did that one. Yeah, we could do that one. Where do I go from here? We remember seeing. This is the ending song. What's that one? Waffle for sure. Let's pick these three. And you know what? We're gonna put you on shuffle. That's always fun. I guess I keep calm down. I still feel like kicking myself, make no mistake. But I guess I cool down a bit. I helped a lot with that one though. I can't stay mad when I see her. Speaking of which, where is she? I wish she went outside to look for that Stella girl or something. The way you are right now, it feels like I should be protecting you. Hey, the only thing hindering me is the broken arm. I've gone into burning buildings with the 2-centimeter deep cut. Yeah, I remember that one. 1 millimeter more and you would have lost motor function in your arm. Welcome. Hello, Jill. It's my favorite customers, so whom I can hell of everyone in this game. What's this about protecting who? Yeah, I'm sort of like Stella's unofficial bodyguard, but I'm not really fit for such duties right now. My father insists I go everywhere with protection, so most of the time I only ask if Say feels like going out. I only ask Say if she feels like going out. She's trying to deal with the kind of things that bodyguards deal with anyway. And she's more fun to hang around with too. So I'm assuming that gorilla outside is a bodyguard. That's Buster, pretty cool guy. He played football professionally until he lost his leg in a demolition derby. We've offered him an implant surgery for all his years of service, but he rejects it every time. Well, he got used to the replacement he's using, so maybe it's for the best. It's a thick oak branch on a metal bowl tied to his thumb. And yet he can still run faster than me with it. True. You want something? I'm fine right now. A brandini, a big one. I'm in a good mood. Alright, I love making me some big drinks. Damn, this is gonna be sweet. Quite literally, we're gonna be putting 12 Adelhyde in here. That's a lot of Adelhyde. 6 of this shit, goddamn. And then 2 of these. All 8 and 8. Here. After all these years, I still don't get why the finest and most expensive things come in small packages. Ever try to go to a restaurant only for them to serve you a really small portion of some fine food? Sometimes you just want to stuff yourself with really cheap food. So let's go for some hamburgers later. I'm not taking no for an answer. I know what you mean when you say some, you know? You might as well call the place and tell them to prepare everything in advance. Can I ask you two something? Sure, I guess. How did you two meet? Stella showed up in the park I used to play at when I was a kid. We played a couple of times, she started showing up more and more, and that was it. Ahem. Ahem. My father told me that when I was 5, I kept insisting on going to a real kids park. We drove for some time, and the park I liked was the one they happened to be at. Have you ever seen a girl in a dress to go to a muddy park? She learned her lesson and started showing up with more fitting clothes. Man, that's a scene I can't forget. So you two have known each other for most of your lives? I've known her longer than I've known my own father. By the question, no reason. You two just look so comfortable with each other. Any other person would have sworn you were an item. An item? What kind of item? A couple, say. Oh, yeah, I get it now. It's funny because we actually earned a mock prize of sorts for best couple at Stella's high school. 3 years in a row. So you two didn't go to the same high school? Nope. Oh. Don't you have any childhood friends, Joe? Childhood friends? Can't think of any. My grandpa, I guess. What kind of man was he? Rough. The kind of eat raw Bronson roots every morning. Ugh. But around me, he was different. Well, sorry about the mouse wheel. Probably get that looked at some point. I have memories of him barking orders to my dad, only to turn around and play with me gently. It's interesting though. He was my mom's dad, but after my mom and dad separated, he stayed with my dad. So yeah, he's the one that comes to mind when I think about childhood friends. Ooh. Hey Joe, what's this Moonlight? A spicy drink. Tastes nice the first time, but it gets samey after a while. It's also brown for some reason. Give me one of those, please. I want too. On it. 2 Moonlights for the girls. It's so unnecessarily brown. Well, it's got some sugar in it. Maybe it's a very sour. Oh, it's bland. 1, 2, 3, all aged and on the rocks. Mix. Looks like tomato juice on my screen. Oh, it's brown because of the red and the green. Okay, so assuming that the liquids that we use in these drinks are dyed to match the color of the can, when you mix red and green together, they make brown. Complementary colors when mixed either make brown or gray. I think purple and yellow make gray. Oh, age and on the rocks. Give it a mix. And we're done. Here you go, ladies. Oh no, I kind of like it. Yeah, but after the 3rd one, it starts tasting like sand. Spicy sand, but sand nonetheless. Who's turning the light? Huh, I guess she had too much before I came. Well, that and that she must still be tired. From the whole bank thing? She told me about everything that happened in there. To be honest, I don't think I would have made it in her place. I guess I should be thankful for the nanomachine treatment she went through as the White Knight. Treatment? Trauma suppressors. Basically, it helps with the healing process of PTSD. It's mandatory for every White Knight regardless of division. Oh. Still, you only can only do so much. For 3 days that bank was hell and poor Say is still paying for it. The suspending of the White Knights and subsequent persecution of those who are identified as former members? It's unfair, you know, among all the people using the White Knights to further their own goals. Say was one of the few that actually believed in what they were supposed to do. I remember kids, Cab. Paid off though. The doctor who treated her wounds was the same when she's always assisted with accidents and emergencies. He treated her at no cost whatsoever. Oh, good karma and all that. She's earned the god's favor, I think. But, you know, all of that made me realize I might be a bad person. How? When I saw Sei wounded asking for help, a part of me was happy. After all this time needing her, she finally needed me. I felt really useful to her for the first time. How sad is that? Sometimes the best help one can provide is to stay alive. Who knows? Maybe it was the idea of coming back to you that helped her. And I guess you wouldn't be human without thoughts like those once in a while. Maybe. Can I get you anything else? I'm good. I should be leaving actually. Come on, Sei. Let's get hamburgers and go home. Yeah. We'll be leaving now. Thank you. Please come again. Feeling better? No, I just don't reek of rage. But I still feel like a piece of shit. Little steps, I guess. Hello? Kim? Ah, Kim, welcome. Oh, the girl from the first day. I'm afraid I'd mix up the directions and end up in someone's house or something. What can I get you? I'll have a sunshine cloud, please. Sure. A sunshine cloud. Tastes like all chocolate milk with its good smell intact. Some say it tastes like caramel too. Wait, no. Oh wait, it did use both of these. You know what? Maybe just one. Just one. Come on, bam. Ooh, that's pretty. Hey, it's a recolor of that other drink. Here. Thanks. I need to hydrate. Okay. The housework on the web paper. Oh, I quit. What? Yep. I went to the office of that chauvinistic horsefloor and told him I quit. Why did you do that? I arrived early to my meeting and got some assignment. I spent hours doing it only for the other bitches to come and ruin it. After that, I didn't have time left, so my supervisor scolded me. So I snapped and quit on a whim. Oh. Don't you have any second thoughts, any regrets, anything? I guess you'll always have second thoughts, even if you do what you want. You still think, what if? Even so, I was getting physically sick there. I dreaded the arrival of every morning. I even almost... What I'm saying is, I don't know what I'll do, but it's certainly better than being there. I feel free. Free. It's a wonderful feeling, you know? I feel like now I can do something I care about. I won't return to the augmented eye, but I can still pursue journalism with another outlet. I haven't felt like this in, well, never. What about your family? They weren't happy, that's for sure. My dad took it better, but my mom freaked out, put it mildly. What are you gonna do and all that? But I'm not here about that. Give me a big drink, please. What kind? I don't know, bubbly or something. Something bubbly. Do we have? Oh, here, right here. The frothy water? I might give her a frothy water. She wants it big, too. Oh, let's not give her that. It feels like it's too strong, too. Let's give her some froth water. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. All age and mix. Here. Detergent commercials are to be believed. This will clean out my insides. Also kill things inside you. I gotta ask though, how did you end up working there? No deep reason. That's what I did when I got out of high school. taking a year off was out of the question, so I went for the first thing I thought about. But I couldn't get into the robotics course, so I settled for journalism. To be honest, I got tired of the job midway through it, but I couldn't bring myself to leave. Too much pressure from my family. It's a really common tale, I guess. Do you have troubles like those? Same story as you. I just went through the motions. From high school to college, I never stopped to think about what I was doing. And then at some point, I just felt like my life slipped through my fingers. Suddenly, all I wanted was freedom, a little pause to stop and take a breather. And my life went to hell for that fucking breather. Give me your something. Something? Sorry, I just have a dry mouth. Anything will do. Alright. Let's see. What could we give her? Let's see. Oh, let's give her this. Alright. Let's give her a secret drink. One, two, three. Okay, 1 Adelaide, 1 Bronson Stick, 2 powdered Delta, 3 Phonergide, and 5 Karmatrine. All mix? Here. Thanks. Let's see. What? I feel like I asked for something I shouldn't have. Don't fret about it. It's just, I'm just in a rough spot right now. Okay, so we're doing this because there is a, I want to trigger an event, and it did happen. We're gonna get there. Let's see. Alright, good. Okay. I remember having a conversation with him when one time I played, but I never triggered that conversation again, and it's because I kept triggering the secret event. Ugh. But I'm glad I had that conversation with her. So, what are you gonna do now? Honestly, I don't know. I do feel liberated, however. Like I can do whatever I want, study whatever I like, work wherever I want. I know it's not that way and it won't be easy, but I feel a lot more confident than when I was out of high school. I honestly don't get why they put young people who barely know how society works through that one. No, I wish you the best of luck. Your mental health should be your priority and all that things. I really needed the encouragement. Come back if you need more encouragement. I wouldn't dare leave someone alone when it comes to this sort of thing. Thanks. Bye, Joe. Please come again. You should take some of that advice for yourself. I know. Let's call it a day for now. You need some rest. Yeah. Honey! Oh, Dorothy, sorry, we're just closing. I know, I came for you. For me? Why are you hugging me? I paid her to do that. All night long. Come again? To put it simply, Dorothy will go home with you and she will not leave your side. What do you hope to accomplish with that? Well, at first, it was to calm that rage you had earlier. It was either hugs or a cold bucket, and I don't promise there'll be any... Oh, and I don't promise there'll be any water in it. You calm down a bit, but honestly, I know better than to leave you alone for another night. At the very least, all that cuddling will give you an epiphany or something. That's some alien reasoning right there. It's not. You need hugs. Many. You need some humanoid contact right now. You had your alone time. Now we're playing by my rules. please take care of me. Get yourself something nice for you and Dorothy. Ooh. No mistakes. Jill wants to get in the holiday mood. Buying a Maker Christmas tree will prevent her from getting too distracted. Hopefully we still have the money for it. The electricity bill is edging closer and closer. Ugh. Let's see. Another one of these? Stop playing this game. This graphics and a bit of bells and stuff and doing mini games, cute girls, that fucking music. I'm gonna marry a goat. What's happening here? Halloween was back in October, but this terrifying tale didn't become popular until now. Reports say that Willem across the city have been receiving strange transmissions, with messages that are using it fast and threatening at worst. The contents are not clear, as most Willem can't remember exactly what they had heard. But the most mysterious thing of all is perhaps the fact that the Willem could not record any of these messages while they were broadcasted. It's almost as if something had blocked the Willem from doing so. While we have nothing but anecdotal proof, even among our own Willem, the mystery behind these messages is one we should be paying attention to. Alright, let's buy a Christmas tree. Here we go. Celebrate the bastardized commercial version of an already bastardized celebration. That's right, folks, we took Christmas from the pagans because public drunkenness and gay sex, apparently. Alright. Let's do another day. I can never just do one of these. And then I shall head to bed. Good evening. Oh, hey. How you feeling? All of them are soft and warm. Come again? You heard me. So on a scale of steaming pile of shit to just sad, where are you? A sad pile of shit? I still hate myself. I'm still sad as hell, but how do I put it? The noise stopped. I don't know if I explained myself. Sorta, kinda. I definitely know that feeling. So, how were things last night? Cozy, I must admit. I can't believe you paid Dorothy for that. Well, if you want to call that a payment, I guess. I called Dorothy to tell her what happened to you, and she was really concerned. She stuttered for a second, saying that she had the whole night to go, and she couldn't leave you for free. Oh, well, thank you. I am a bit of a ratty streamer, and that's kind of that is a quirk of mine. As committed as I want to be to certain games to finish them, and that's actually the reason why I even started streaming, is because I wanted motivation to finish games in my Steam library that I just haven't touched. I start getting a bit of a burnout, and I have to switch to something else. Like, I have so many RPGs I'm juggling right now. Like, I've been playing, over the past couple of months, I've been playing a lot of Sakuna of Rice and Ruin. I dabbled in Ruin Factory, and then I have, like, 3 other RPGs. Bug Tales, Octopath Traveler, Valkyria Chronicles, I believe? And, like, they're all great games. It's just that after a while, it's just, like, it feels a bit monotonous, and it's just like, I need to play something else right now. And this game actually, my playthrough of this game actually went on a hiatus for a long time. And I started picking it up again because it's a comfort game to me. Valhalla, or VA-11 Hall A, is just a very chill, relaxing game, and I love it. I love the characters, I love the stories, I love the interactions. And it helps that I get a peek into civilian life in a cyberpunk dystopia. I feel that's something we don't really explore in cyberpunk stories these days. see. I asked her how much she said. Oh, and FYI, would this game be rated? Okay, so there are swear words in here. Would not be a game I'd play with your kids. But it's a nice game. I asked her how much she said. Enough to pay for the soda I'm having is fine. How did you get her number? I have contacts. Right. Anyways, Jill, if you need a second break or a drink or a hug, just let me know, you hear? So, if you're just tuning in, the story is the character we play as, Jill Stingray, the bartender of this establishment, has just found out that her ex-girlfriend died, like, last week. So, she's, you know, they didn't exactly broke up, but 3 years ago they had a bad fight, and now she's kind of going through the stages of grief right now. I'd make you the same offer, but I'm guessing hugs from me are the last thing you want. If you need a bartender, let me know, though. Nice to know. Anyways, we have work to do. I'm going to leave this soundtrack because we are still processing plenty of complicated emotions. But I'm always going to start with Come Try and Dream because I love that song. It's nice to hear that again. I accidentally clicked what she say. Time to mix drinks and change lives. Her motto. Did you say something? Did I? Welcome to Val. Oh, it's you guys. Oh, hey, it's Red Shiva. Who's this other one? Oh yeah, so in Glitch City, I can't remember what year this movie takes place in. We've read smart dogs with like speaker collars. And well, most of them are delightful. A bunch of the first batch of dogs we served were not very nice company. Hey, be more respectful. I brought my boss here. Aren't you a part-timer here or something? My other boss? Talking to the great Nacho Tumbleweed Jr. Boss, I'm taking my break. I know what I said earlier, but you haven't even started yet. Okay. So, what brings you here today? I wanted to see the place my best soldier is working at. Soldier? Wait, aren't you the dog I served last Monday? Huh? Oh, it's you, Dana. Soldier, why didn't you tell me you were working for Dana? No, that's not Dana. That's just Jay. So I'm guessing you're part of this whole Sierra thing? Part of it? I founded it. Humans have the best intentions, but they just don't get us. So I decided to create a place where dogs can be dogs. Here we can take in any dog without a place in this world. We created our own heaven on earth. And do you take corgis only? Do I look like one of those safe-air bitches? Of course not. So the safe-air corporation is run by a bunch of corgis. They make dog toys. And some of them are incredibly racist. And we don't talk about the safe-air company here. I'd include other animals, but sadly I can only take care of those who are the same species as I. The sad thing is I'd take him more seriously, but it's a talking corgi with an eye patch. Will you get anything? I'm fine. What about you, boss? Manly stuff. You sure? Did I stutter? Alright. And I drink for the dog. Maybe I should just give him something bitter. Okay, so we got manly drinks right here. So, the bar has a... what was it? We have a, it has an original drink, and it is this one. And these are the components used for mixing drinks. I believe Adelheid is a sweetener. Bronson extract might be used for, like a bitter flavor. I think powdered Delta is used for carbonation. And Flannerguide might be spice? It might be spice. A lot of spicy or burning drinks have this in it. And Karmatrine is this very strange synthesized alcohol that is used. Okay, so let's make our drink. 3 of these. I'm digging this song. All on the rocks, and it's mixed. Oh crap, what did I mess up? Oh, I put the sugar in it instead of the Bronson extract. Alright, well cool, we could reset that. There we go. Oh, what did I do wrong? All on. Oh, I forgot to add ice. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Ice mix. Bam! There we go. A suplex. Here. Yes, this is just what I wanted. Oh. Ugh, this tastes worse than my own butt. Hey, you asked for it. This is a really nice place, you know. I think it's a good place to work at, soldier. Thanks. You really get paid? Your efforts to keep Sierra afloat will not go to waste. We'll make her better and better. I mean, we're pretty much on the verge of closing. Can boss really afford that? We have more urgent matters at hand, though, like the fact we don't have enough balls for everyone. Can't they just share the ones we have? Cool, every dog has a right to have his own ball. If we can't provide even that, then what's the point of even trying? Wait, don't tell me she just doesn't give a fuck and is spending all her money like water. It's really nice. I heard it was inspired by Snatcher, which was an old point-and-click adventure game. I believe it was for old PCs and the Nintendo. I could be wrong about that one. You can take the CRT TV lines off. I find that they reduce eye strain because there's some bright colors in this game. Even though like the color palette here is a lot of like deep reds and purples and what dark blues. You get some really colorful characters here, and without those scan lines, they'd hurt my eyes a little. I mean, what with the bar closing and all that? So yeah, the bar's on the verge of closing, and I won't know what happens to this bar until the next game, which is called Nirvana. Because what was it? So the name is like the building is the room's ID, like the room that the bar's in, because we're in a building. So it's VA-11 and we're located in Hall A. Well, the next game, Nirvana, it takes place at a resort, and yeah, it's Nerve is the building's ID code, and the bar is annexed to it. I believe that's the word. Anyway, I'm very interested in that too. That's a good point. What do you think is cheaper, a box of balls or a box of boxes? Are there boxes of boxes? Of course there are. How do you think they ship boxes? Tied together? Tied together? Don't be silly. Unless she's paying him straight from her pocket. Boss is that kind of woman. This world is filled with all sort of recursive madness, you know. Doctors consult doctors. Boxes come in boxes. Bottles come in bottles. Ooh, as expected from you, boss. Wait, that... Yeah, Nirvana is the follow-up to this. It is a different bar and it's a different bunch of characters. And the main draw to this game for me was... At the time, I was getting interested in cyberpunk fiction, but a lot of the stories were kind of the same. Well, they were kind of samey. We had a lot of heroes or people wronged by the system, take the system down or whatever. Now, this game interested me because there's no heroes in this setting. They're all civilians, and they're just doing what they can to cope with the current state of the world they live in. And that fascinated me, like, oh, what do they do? How do they cope? And this game, I felt, did a great job of doing that. And Nirvana is the other side of that coin. It takes place at a resort, so we're gonna be seeing how rich people deal with this kind of world, or people of high income. Not necessarily like rich socialites, as people who have money. And apparently we play a single mom in that one, so that could be interesting too. I don't know when it's due, but I am very interested. And this game had a small team. I think it was made by 2 guys. For all I know, she might be paying him mistakes. So tomorrow you're gonna check for people selling boxes, you hear? Sir, yes sir. Except that the boss, a good steak is more valuable than money. Hey, what if they come with foil? Rosenstrauss had to be taken to the vet because he ate the foil a piece of cheese came in. Of course, you're right. We need a contingency plan. Besides, Boss is not one to scam people, let alone a dog. I wonder if we can strike a deal with the vet those safer bastards have. She's always so nice with us. I know her. Her smile is so cute too. So it's better that we vet for a vet. Let's see, Cyberpunk is low life, high tech. Glad to know this game focuses on that aspect and brings out the weird. Oh, it totally does that. There's also, was it, some secret events? Because another Cyberpunk game I like is Read-Only Memories. That one's way more inspired by, what was it, Snapper or Switcher? Snatcher than this game is. That one has full voice acting though, and I might do a playthrough of it because I did enjoy the story. Let's see. Ah, Nacho. Oh yeah, forgot she needs a dog. Are you staying for a while? I was just passing by. I've got some errands to run. Great, Gil can go with you. I can? You will? Well, thank you. Much appreciated. Still trying to work out a schedule. I sometimes deal with mood swings brought on by bipolar disorder. I am getting help, and I have a great support network. So, I don't know, maybe I'll do a stream during the day and like a chill game during the night. It's all content, and I feel like I'd hit like a nice sweet spot with that. I'll still get paid for today, right? That depends on Nacho's evaluation. Alright, Greenhorn, let's get going. Oh, I'm paying him anyways, by the way. I just want to mess around with him. No, that's not the problem here. Why make him do that? Yell looked like he needed to take a good break, and he's the kind to just not accept such a thing. But with Nacho, he'd have something to do, and he'd be away from the bar for a bit. When you put it that way. Anyway, I'm going back to my office. Your boss sure is nice. Glad I'm working with her too. Yeah. So, you having anything? Actually, I'm just gonna go sit over there and be on standby. I'll wait orders. Okay. Shit, I missed the chance to ask how or if he even gets paid with money. Betty! Oh, I love her! She's a regular here. She's a vet, and she always comes with a friend who's a Lilum. And or a Lilium? I think it's Lilum. The Lilums are the androids of this world. They're capable of taste and food consumption, and even, they can even get drunk, actually, which I find kind of fascinating. They talk about it earlier. There's a lot of great world building in this game. To get wasted, I failed to see how getting wasted, and Deal's her Lilum friend. I failed to see how getting wasted will make you feel better. Shiva! Oh, for fuck's sake, you piece of scrap. We just got out of a building full of dogs. Oh, right. So Deal is a chauffeur for the Sayfair Corgis, the racist executive dogs of that company. And Betty is their vet. They sometimes call her mom. Kinda cute. But this one has a Hawaiian shirt and sunglasses. Hey there, robot. And he talks. Welcome to Valhalla. Hey, Jill. Give me a beer, will you? Gotcha. Does Deal want anything? Okay, roll. Sir, yes, sir. So cute. He's fine. Just a beer, then. Friday after work isn't just a beer, though. Oh, Friday after work isn't just a beer, though. It's the beer. Can't argue with that. Let's get the lady a night. Oh, I can make it big for the heck of it. Yeah, let's make it big. Betty can actually hold her liquor. She used to be a party girl. All right. Wait. I need 4 of those. Okay. 2, 4, 2, 4, 8. Here you go, Betty. A nice big beer on the... Well, it's not on the house, but you don't gotta have to pay extra for this one. Here, let's make it special. Yeah! Cheers! Hey, Jill, do you like beer? The amount of beer cans in my apartment is becoming a problem, actually. I had this friend back in high school who made pretty nice crafts with them. I'm still in contact with him if you're interested. No thanks. The last thing I need right now is more crap taking space. So, how are things up at Dogtown? Well, the Laura girl is stirring things up for better or for worse. For worse? She's, like a rabbit? An overtly politically correct rabbit? Rabbit? I've never had a pet rabbit. They're a nervous mess that gets startled over the littlest things. And this girl is on the constant lookout, scared of saying something that might hurt someone. It doesn't even have to be the person she's speaking with even. It's no problem in the company, but the other day we went out together and holy shit. Poor girl can't speak properly. She pauses every sentence to make sure she doesn't say something offensive. She's a nice girl, and it's sweet, but she tries so hard to not offend anyone. But seriously, she tries too hard. You don't help either. There's the deal. You randomly yell, what did you say whenever she's within ear distance? Yeah, well, it's just that she looks so cute when she's startled, like a rabbit. It raises up the question whether she's really like that, or if you're the one making her wary of anything she says. Well, why don't we test that? How? You go out with her. Why? To test if it's really me who makes her like that. It's not like you can say no, you know? I mean, it's my honor it's my honor that's on the line here. I want to prove you're only talking shit about me. Even if you're right, you have quite the fixation on that girl. I love Deal. He kind of makes me think of like a very chill and casual Data from Star Trek. She's fun. Fun how? She actually reacts when I tease her. You take it in your stride, but she actually gets startled, squirms, and then gets uncomfortable. How is that any good? She's cute and her reactions are cute, but if you keep it up, she'll either leave or get used to you. You know, like me? Shit, you're right. I love that expression. I'ma save my teasing for when the moment is just right then. No, that's not the problem. It is for me. And what are you doing here? What about that dog? You said he had to go out. By the way, he said his name was... Say, that's this Laura girl. Do you guys get along? I wouldn't know. We get along as coworkers at the very least. What kind of girl is she, aside from the whole politically correct rabbit thing? Slow. She's the kind that does things so carefully that she does them really, really slowly. Really, really slowly. I can't deny that when she actually finishes stuff, she does a great job, but it's unnerving. She doesn't actually have to be with us in the building, though. She's more like a freelancer. Why is she there, then? Because she likes dogs. And that's why I insist that you two would make a fine couple. That's a really superficial statement. It's like saying you'd be fine with someone because you're both women. Okay, bad example. May I say something? Betty is a lesbian. Lot of cool representation in this game. All these characters are believable despite the setting. I've definitely known people like Betty. By all means. If that Laura girl is really as bland as you claim her to be, wouldn't she be better off with a more assertive person, Lilum? A more assertive partner. Yo, piece of scrap, she's totally calling you a pussy. She's right though. Sharing interest and being compatible are totally different things. But then you'd be underestimating the power of love. Maybe I shouldn't have given Betty that giant-ass beer. Whether you want to admit it or not, love changes people for the better, or for worse. Who knows, maybe you'll become more assertive after spending time with her. Or she'll drive you nuts. I guess that's a possibility too. I fucking love these two. Still, why are you insistent on me and her getting together? Because she's like a cute rabbit, so someone might try to eat her out of nowhere. It'd be a lot easier to keep her in my sight. So in short, your motherly instincts arose because of Laura. Why not see if she likes you? And you already tried to hit on her, didn't you? You make me sound like some skirt chaser. She's not into girls. How did you find out? I asked her directly. Of course you did. She seemed giddy afterwards, though. I heard her muttering something about meeting her first lesbian. Oh god, I hate it when people do that. It was weird. Okay, enough Laura for a night. But really brave of her to just ask. But refrain from using any "that's what you said last night" jokes or variations thereof, please. Party pooper. Let's get a drink then. Sounds good. I'll have a bloom light, please. Get me a fringe weaver. Alright. Oh shit, a fringe weaver. Woo! Is that the strong one? Ah yeah. It's like drinking ethylic alcohol with a spoonful of sugar. Yeah, I'm sure this will help the medicine go down. God. Oh, this drink. It makes me think of some rather experimental cocktails I've had myself. Fringe Weaver and a Bloom Light. Go by name. A Bloom Light. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. All aged? Ooh, and it's on the rocks. I love it when I make drinks that are iced and aged. A bloom light. Here you go. I wonder why it's called a bloom light. Seems it was first developed at some video games event. The creator said something about making the attendees feel like their customers do. Said attendees were of course part of some big games company. Seems that company always used too much bloom lighting. So the bartender there literally made them drink all the bloom. So it's not called that because it glows in the dark? Not this one, no. Come to think of it, did he ever change because of a relationship kill? In more ways than one, I guess. Would you say for better or for worse? I guess for the better? I'm too thick-headed to develop any new bad habits. Although thanks to my first boyfriend, I did pick up a very annoying habit of correcting people's grammar on the fly. Pretty annoying when I think back to it. So you were one of those kinds of people. As for me, sometimes I think I became more, or what's the word? Cynical, jaded, bitter. Tired of this crap world and everyone it throws on a daily basis. Hey, I'm just quoting you. But yeah, I think I became all that because of this one girlfriend I had in college. Oh no, is this the story I think it is? She got me into the whole activism thing in the first place. How is that bad? We'd all go to protests, we'd start all kinds of movements and see things change. I really got into the whole thing. But whenever I wanted to get more serious, I found myself coming up against the wall. That wall is an analogy for the fact that not everyone was willing to go that far. I found out pretty fast that most of them were into the whole thing because of some shitty fad. And not because they actually believed in whatever movement they were championing? Well, whatever. So I moved from group to group, only to find people who were in it because of a fad. And when they're not in it because of a passing fad, they were of the dangerous extremist kind. My tolerance for people's shit was greatly diminished after all that. It wasn't so much the person you had a relationship with, but rather other people. You seriously never thought about it that way? You need to stop putting the blame for what you do on past relationships. Whatever. See, like, these two are so brutally honest with each other. I love them. They have a great friendship dynamic, and I have friends. I have friendships that are similar, or yeah, I have friends that we act similar to the way these two do. There's the other guy, by the way. He had to escort one of the dogs outside. Figures. Oh yeah, the one that was here asked if you were the nice vet lady that works at the Safe Air Toy Company. I suppose he's interested in talking to you or something. But why didn't he do it then? I don't know. You've been doing a few jobs on the side, haven't you? The pay from the dogs isn't enough to keep up with the mounting debts. I don't know how you do it. It's hard to believe dogs pay you at all. But this is coming from someone working at a place that pays a dog for doing fuck all. Or at least I think we're paying him? I'm not completely certain we do. Will you get anything else? Well, We're fine, but we're fine, but we have to get up early tomorrow. And by we, I really mean her. We got invited to a picnic, and I won't stand to hear another had to go to the picnic with a hangover story. Fine. Let's go then. See ya, Jill. Bye. Please come again. Oh, God, I love him so much. Man, you're such a party pooper. You'll be the party pooper tomorrow if you keep drinking. Boss, I'll take my break. Call me if someone comes. Alright. Alright. Okay, let's save this time. There we go. Day 11. I believe this game takes the game story takes up 2 weeks, I believe. It's not Christmas yet. Yeah, I think the game ends on New Year's. No dogs in sight. Let's see. We'll keep this up. Okay, then back to work. Welcome to the. Oh hey there, Alma. It's Alma. So she's great. I love her. Alma is a security consultant, which is just a professional way of saying she's a hacker. She gets paid by companies to test their defenses. And one thing I find interesting about her is that she didn't want to deal with carpal tunnel, so she actually donated her hands and got robotic prosthetics. She also kind of modded her hands a little bit. Her glasses are actually a small, simple PC, and one of the fingers on her arms or on her hands moves the cursor. And I think that's a cute little detail. She is, it's implied that she's an ace hacker and that she might actually be a very famous hacker that is constantly talked about in the game called Alice Rabbit. I guess if anyone was going to be a hero in this world, it'd probably be her. At the very least, a very important character in the story. She's a very important character in this story, and I relate with her. She deals with a lot of familial issues, and boy howdy, am I dealing with some of those right now. Not that they directly affect me, but like, you know, you love your family, and sometimes they do something incredibly stupid and careless, and you're just so like, oh God, I can't trust you right now, but I still love you. Down. Maybe there's something I can give her to cheer her up. I need to give her. What the hell is it? I need to give her a flaming Maui. Right? Oh, what's this third? Here we go. Alma Artemis. Okay, so what do I want to get you? Let's do that. Okay. So I believe this is her favorite drink. She very much enjoys the Brandtini, and I think we're gonna give her one of those. Yes, it's day 11th. It's December 23rd in the game right now, so definitely what I want to give her. Okay. 6 of these. 3 of these with some bubbles. Oh wait, 6. There we go. 1 of these. All age and make. Hey. And this? It's on me. Drink. So you at least change your expression. Why not just say you're worried about me? You got the message anyway, didn't you? So what is it? A Brandtini. So you do pay attention to what I asked for. You have quite the fixation with Brantinis. To be honest, they suit you. Hey, wanna hear a silly story? Always. When I turned 21, my dad and I went to a bar to celebrate. Just him and I. He told me to dress well enough that he told me to dress well enough that he looked like he told me to dress well enough that he looked like my sugar daddy. It was a fun night. We pretended at times we were dating. I managed to blow off some steam about my mom. But the highlight was him ordering a Brandtini for me. I've had plenty of drinks and gotten wasted many times since I was 15. Drink responsibly. But that drink was different. It wasn't about getting drunk. The drink itself was the pleasure. Oh, and those are the best cocktails. Or the best beers or the best wines. You find a good wine or beer that you enjoy the taste of. Well, it's not exactly magical, but it's nice. You could be around people and you could pretend to know what you're doing. And if you're not much of a wino, a little tip from me, someone who went to culinary school and had to take a wine class twice, because when you're not tasting the wine with food, you're tasting it out of context. And hey, I guess tasting the wine out of context makes it that much harder to learn about it. Anyway, if you are new to wine, I highly suggest you order a Riesling. A Riesling is a sweet wine. It pairs well with spicy food. It comes from Germany. And it has too much alcohol in it to be, it's sweet, but it's not sweet enough to be considered a dessert wine. But and also its alcohol content is too high for it to be a dessert wine. But like, you had a fancy dinner and people are like, what do you like, white or red? What kind of wine you want, monsieur? You could be like, I will have a Riesling. He too said they suited me somehow. Oh, ever since that day, he called me Grantini Girl from time to time. He really sounds like a cool guy. You should meet him sometime. So why are you deflating? Deflating? When I got sad and started sighing repeatedly, my grandpa would warn me that I would start deflating like an old tire if I kept it up. So what is it? Was it news about people dressing in bunny suits after the whole Alice Rabbit boom? Nah, that is old news. I mean, it is a problem, but such a thing would only annoy me. Hey Joe, what's your mood right now? I want to ruin it by blowing off all my sword steam. Silly Alma, I've been feeling like utter shit the last couple of days. You can't make me feel worse. So go ahead and wind all your worries on me. And don't say I didn't warn you. Okay, so, her sister Diana. Okay. Diana is, I don't know, going through some stuff, and she's not really taking care of her kids. And that's kind of a problem. The one that separated from her husband and forgot her kids while fucking her way around or something? Perfect summary. I'll use it next time. I didn't tell you the whole story. Oh, I didn't tell you the whole story then. More specifically, that she threw her husband out after months of abuse. Oh. However, that woman is incapable of getting a job and maintaining herself. I mean that. She never even thinks about selling some stuff or trying to earn her bread. She just expects the guy to do it do all that for her. I have no idea why she turned out like that. Both my mom and dad were hard workers. They even started a small shop to have something to do after retirement. So, what does this fully capable woman do a couple of weeks later? Why bring her abusive husband back, of course. Right? Yeah, the guy spent a couple of days with her before leaving her again. He had a nice couple of hot, steamy nights and then left. He reacted like my little brother and sister after hearing that. But the story doesn't end there. Oh no. So she's broken, she can't even get enough for a bus. Even though she'd probably be glad to sell her ass just to get money. And it was up to me to pick her up. For the last couple of days, she left her kids with my parents. And being such sweet angels, they've made a mess out of the whole... and being such sweet angels, they've made a mess out of the whole place. And not only ever actually staying with me a couple of days to give them some peace. It doesn't help that I never got along with Diana. So we're in the car and she asks how her kids are. And of course, after all that built-up tension, I just exploded. First, I started ranting about her kids and growing up seeing some messed up stuff. I start scolding her about not taking responsibility, about not taking proper care of her children. I tell her that she's in no place to have all those escapades. And after all that, she just says, what the hell do you know? You don't have any kids. Yeah, you slutty skank, I don't have kids. But, oh, I don't have kids, but I'm not broke just because I refuse to take a job. I don't have kids, but I'm not leaving them in the first barely familiar house I find. I don't have kids, but I'm not letting the guy that hit me on a regular basis back into my bed. I don't have kids, but I pretty much raised Ava and Bernardo, and they've turned out pretty damn well. I don't have kids, but I'm not a cheap whore! Ah! Damn. Uh-oh, I scratched my throat there. Well, not scratch, it's just it's itching now. Better. I don't know what to say. There's nothing to say. I love my family, and I put them above all else. But Diana is seriously pushing the boundaries of what I can allow. Any way I could help, you just did. Eh? I know who I'm dealing with. I'm not one to let stuff like that get to me. I'm still angry as hell, and I couldn't just discuss this with any of my family members. Wait, what'd she say? I know who I'm dealing with. Oh, okay. I heard that correctly. I can't tell my mom your daughter is a slut. I just need to get all this off my chest, you know? Well, from what I see, there's still a lot more to get off your chest. It's swollen as fuck. Nah, all you see here is filled with loving dreams. Is everyone in your family as busty as you? The worst offender is my dad, actually. Kidding? Kidding. I guess the only one that didn't get big boobs, the big boobs gene, was Ava. She insists on getting surgery or genetic treatment, but I told her she's fine the way she is. This can actually be more of a hassle than a blessing. Poor Bernardo, his breast actually started growing when he was 8. That's right, she has a trans family member. I just hope I don't take too much from my from my mother's side of the family. My father's sisters still look quite young, but when menopause hit, my mom lost her looks rather quickly. Any good genes you got from your family, Jill? Good enough skin and hair, I guess. There's a thing about a shrimp allergy, but so far I haven't had problems with that. Oh, I see. Hey, you know what worries me the most about this whole Diana situation? How your nephews are turning out? If she leaves them with my mom, they'll turn out better than her somehow. Actually, what worries me is, what if I end up like that too? How so? If I find a good man and I settle down, what if it turns out shitty? What if I have sudden bursts where I want to live my life and end up like that? What if I have kids and I end up neglecting them because of all that? If you ask me, the fact that you're even worried about it is indication enough that you'll be fine. You think? I'm pretty sure. You said before that she pretty much married the guy after a couple of months, right? Yeah. No offense, but those are the kind of people you wouldn't those are the kind of people you wouldn't even think about all that. Besides, if any guy ends up marrying you, it's because he passed your irrational standards. Hey! Am I lying? No. But there are things best kept as unspoken truths. I wonder if I'll ever find a good guy. Huh? You and me both, sweetie. Or a good woman in my case. I'm not picky. You will. You'll know when the time comes. I sure hope so. I know the time has come to get another drink. What can I get you? I need something with ice, but alcoholic, please. Alright. Okay, let's activate another little secret event that we'll probably see later. What we got? A flaming Maui. Our secret off the menu item here at the Valhalla. Which is apparently the Fibonacci sequence. Is that what it's called? The Fibonacci sequence, yes. Okay. 1, 1, 2, 3, 5. 1, 1, 2, 3, 5. Yep. I'll mix. Oh wait, needs ice. Oh wait, no, it doesn't. Here. Where's the ice here? Melted. Right. So you said you felt shitty the last couple of days. Why? Don't think about it. Don't think too much about it. Oh, come on. You heard my problems. I want to help you too. Don't worry too much. Right, I almost forgot to tell you something. What is it? My boss is throwing a mega Christmas party this Sunday. You want to come? Sure. Someone tells me this mega Christmas is going to be a mess at my parents' home, so I'd rather avoid it. Are you guys getting chicken? I can get one. To be honest, I wouldn't know. You can bring it if you want. It won't go to waste. Gotcha. Say, Joe, what's your favorite part of the chicken? Favorite part? I guess I like legs the most. Really? I think I like breast better. I'm a thighs man myself, and I think I got that from my mama. But in all honesty, I just love chicken in general. And I love the things the Japanese do to chicken. Like, I love Japanese style fried chicken. I love teriyaki sauce and chicken. And not just any teriyaki sauce. Like, I make my shit from scratch. I get that sake, I get that sugar, I get that mirin, I get that soy sauce. And then you can even reduce it a bit further and make a kind of similar eel sauce. Let's see. Breast is a bit too simple, don't you think? Like some better texture. Maybe, but simple is usually better. Breast is easier to enjoy than legs and a lot less messy. You silly girls. What? Yeah, they're talking about breasts and legs, and everyone knows the best parts are the wings. You know what? You got a point. I do love me some chicken wings. That's spicy chicken wings. Where did you get spicy chicken wings? From a spicy chicken. A spicy chicken that shot 2 blocks from here? Sorry, let me rephrase that. Why are you carrying a bucket of spicy chicken wings? Why aren't you carrying a bucket of spicy chicken wings? Well, because, not as much. Yo, Armitage! Alma. Nice reference. I know what I said. Will the chicken you're talking about be cooked already? You might need to heat it up, but it'd be cooked otherwise. Great. I expect you here Sunday at 8 p.m. Thanks. Anyway, I'll be back into my office. She left the bucket. Want some? Don't mind if I do? Ooh, mild spice. Nice. Weird. Maybe she got a mixed up order and that's why she left them here. She usually orders stronger stuff. I found buckets that make my throat itch from just being near them. Oh. Okay. So I learned my lesson with spicy chicken. So I live in Southern California and we have a chicken shop located in Chinatown in Los Angeles called Howling Rays. Now, I used to practice meditation and I learned pain meditation. Well, more like I just practice pain meditation because I used to deal with like chronic pain issues. And oh boy, every so often I'll come across a spicy food and I'm all like, how good am I, how can I word this? How good am I at pain meditation? Am I still good at it? Can I still do it? And I love putting it to the test. And well, one day I went to Howling Rays with a friend and I ordered the spiciest chicken sandwich they had. And I'm never doing that again. That day I learned the kidneys actually take capsaicin out of your system when you ingest it. And the end result was not nice. It was not nice at all. And I never want to do that to my body ever again. Screw how confident I am in my pain meditation skills. No one deserves to go through that kind of pain or experience. Or flavor. God, it wasn't even good. It was like bitter. It was strange. But the chicken itself was cooked to perfection and I'd be down to give it another try. I'll just order the mild. Or the hot, you know, maybe a level 2 or level 3 level spice on that. Not the level that broke the fucking scale. Say, Joe, what kind of guys do you like? That's a sudden question. I'm not too picky with guys, to be honest. I want them to be decent enough. Not jealous, not aggressive, responsible enough to keep a job. That's no good. Do you like them buff? How about tall? I like them tall. I like tall people. I often hear men get like, what was it? I often hear men get like a bit threatened in the presence of a tall woman, and I'm just like, y'all fucking cowards. No tattoos or piercings, I guess. Never liked either. Oh, and I like tattoos and piercings. Though I don't have any myself. I don't know. I'm like 34. I'm gonna be 35 in November. And I'm just like, I think I'm too old for a piercing, really. Tattoos, though, are a different story, and I'd love to get a tattoo on my back of the area protection spell from Eternal Darkness. I'd like it on my back, particularly the Zelatoth one. How about you? I like them well dressed. If you go out, if they go out in iron shirts and well-coordinated clothes, they're sure to catch my eye. Girl, I feel that. The sun muscle is always fine too, but shortly dressed males catch my attention faster. Nate, you're still single. That's how I like my men. My potential husband, on the other hand, is another matter completely. I see. Not gonna get me a drink. The spicy wings turned out to be spicy. Well, what can I get you? Anything, as long as it helps him with the spiciness in the mouth. Okay. Oh dang, what did we get you? Let's see. Let's get her something sweet. Something sweet. Maybe a sparkle star? Ooh. Yeah, let's do this one. No alcohol. We're trying to get rid of the spice. You know, maybe a little. I think alcohol actually kind of lifts capsaicin, like soapy water does to oil. All age. Voila. Here. Whew, it helped. Thanks. Alright, so next question. What kind of girl do you like? You first. Sorry, I don't swing that way. Sure, I have no qualms about saying a girl is cute or cool, but nope, I prefer men in my bed. Now you. Shit, just calm down. I guess I like girls with... Oh no! Light-colored hair? Light-colored hair? Yeah, you know, like redheads and such. What about white? Like your boss? You were just setting me up for that comment, weren't you? Sorry, it's just that when she got here with the bucket of rings, her eyes pretty much started sparkling. Aw, Jill has a crush on her boss. Your whole behavior transformed. You become giddy and cheerful all of a sudden. Hey, I can't blame you. She's pretty nice. I just felt like teasing you. Ugh. So, light-colored hair. What about blondes? Do you like me? Yeah, I guess. Let's say I'm into girls, too, and I start hitting on you. Would you go along with it? Nice body, pretty face, and a good apartment. I would never let you go. Okay then, enough tangents. Why don't you tell me why you were feeling shitty these last few days? What? Oh, that... I told you not to think too much about it. I told you I want to know. Come on, Jill. You've heard my problems so many times. Now I want to help you. Come on, come here. Eh? I told you to sit here. It's my favorite part of the game! Sit. I told you to sit here. Come on. What? Now she's the customer! What are you? Alright then. Now, I'm the bartender and you're the client. Hardly. The bartending station only works with me. I see. Okay then. I'll move this here and... Now it works for you, for me, and that dog in a Hawaiian shirt. Why with him too? He's a dog in a fucking Hawaiian shirt. Right. How did he manage to... Oh yeah, hacker. Right. She hacked the bartender console! Ah, I love this part. This part's so good. Now we've changed roles. And now that she's in the seat, we're actually playing as Alma. Or stand? I'm pretty sure they're standing behind the bar. You've been feeling shitty. Mind telling me why? It's a long story. I don't even know where to start. Start from the beginning. Okay then. It's something that goes back to my college years. Well, that's taking it way back. Back in compulsory education, I never made too much of an effort, but I managed to get high grades. Even in PE, I managed to do well enough to always get perfect grades. And then of course, when I got to college, shit started getting hard. I had this perfectionist streak that wouldn't let me fail anything. Running my eyelashes studying, I eventually managed to keep up good grades. After about half of the career, I met a student teacher. Her name was Lenore. She helped me a lot with my studies. She even got me into stuff that gave more credits. I really liked her, and after some time I found out she liked me too. Oh. We started going out. I met all of her family even, and you want a drink? What? A drink? Around this time is usually a pause that makes you offer a drink to the client. There was no such pause. Please, I want to test this whole bartending interface. A sugar rush then, you can't mess that up. Right, you'll ask for a sugar rush now. How did this thing work? Yeah, welcome back, Alma. Oh, what? I thought... Is it here? Huh. I thought she changed the interface too. It should be like bathed in rabbits or something. Adding that Alma might be... What's her face? Alice Rabbit. Okay, a sugar rush. That's a sweet drink. No alcohol because we Jill on the job. We ain't about to mess that up. Voila? Here. Thanks. How is it? Like I said, you can't mess up a sugar rush. I have this gut feeling that with your body, you'd make a better bartender than me. You're selling yourself too short. You're cute, you know? People don't go to bars for cuteness, though. You've obviously never been to a cat bar, then. Besides, my boots can be a hassle when trying to move around this kind of stuff. So keep telling the story. Well, as the career went on and on, it got harder and harder. The last year and a half of it became nothing but study session after study session. Investigations, my thesis. When the graduation ceremony came, I had to make a speech, and suddenly, while reading said speech, I almost had a panic attack. Fear of public speaking? I realized I lost about a year and a half of my life. I tried to remember if I did anything with that at all, but all I could remember was studying and investigating new topics. I didn't even enjoy doing all that. So I was just standing there, and the satisfaction of graduating was minimal. I realized that I had only gone through the motions day after day from high school to graduating. They felt like whole years of my life had slipped through my fingers. I never stopped to think if I enjoyed what I was doing. In fact, I never stopped. But at that point, I stopped and realized I needed a breather or something. Did I even like that career? It was all terrifying as hell. I needed all my strength to not start running like a panicked mess. So a couple of months later, I get an offer to start working at this big research facility. Lenore was ecstatic. She was so proud of me back then, but I was just scared that that would be my job. I'd spend my life expanding on what I did during that year and a half. What if I had a sudden realization like the one I had at graduation, but when I turned 40? I didn't know what to do. But I sure as hell wasn't taking that offer. I told Lenore and she freaked out. She confessed that she was jealous because she never got such a chance. Things evolved pretty quickly. She said one too many things. I said one too many things. In the end, I just stormed out of her house and I broke a vase in the process. After that, I never spoke to her again. Damn. Sorry, I suddenly feel bad for pushing you to tell me all that. Why are you feeling shitty about it after all this time, though? Unless you've been feeling shitty for years. I have, but it's not because of that. Huh? The other day, Lenore's sister Gabrielle came to this bar. Apparently, Lenore died last week. Localized nanomachine rejection, a heart attack. Oh, let's talk about that. So, Glitch City, you know, is a typical cyberpunk dystopic city. We got a giant monopolistic corporation that's buying out the government, getting away with a lot. And they pump nanomachines into the atmosphere. And the nanomachines are so they can track people. But the thing is, sometimes the certain people, their bodies reject the nanomachines. And they could do a test on it. They could test for nanomachine rejection in babies that are still like in their mother's womb, still fetal. If they do in fact reject it, they go through a treatment that gives them a string. Well, it gives them cat ear-like protrusions, and there's a character named Stella who has those. She tested for it. She was positive she tested positive for her body to be susceptible to nanomachine rejection, so she went through that treatment. The thing is, though, is that it can still affect people even after birth, and as we see here, it affected Lenore and it gave her a heart attack. Apparently she had it for a long time but never told anyone. And coincidentally, it got worse after I left. I just can't stop thinking about it, wondering if me being there would have made a difference. And if it's true she had that for a long time, why didn't she tell me she was sick when we were together? I don't know, I just feel like all kinds of failure. You know? To make it worse, I also lashed out at Gabby. Yes, she was blaming me for her sister's death and all, but she's just a kid, for fuck's sake. She lost her sister, who pretty much raised her on her own. And to top it all off, I suddenly can't remember what stopped me from apologizing. Pride? Fear? A stupid effort to leave the most awesome person I loved as a thing of the past? Who cares? I lost my chance to apologize to her forever. Really, forever. I'm such a piece of shit. Selfish piece of shit. I honestly don't know what to say. I didn't expect the story to be this. Yo, boob tender. Yes? Can you get me a big beard here? Coming right up. Double the ingredients. 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, so we don't have to worry too much about Jill getting drunk. She actually has a implant on her liver that helps break down alcohol. You can still get drunk, it just takes tons of alcohol to do it. Big beer for Jill. Thanks. I need to remember to take care of the cans in my apartment. Do you drink lots of beer? One of the perks of the BTC issued liver implant is that I can drink lots of beer without getting too wasted. Oh. Hey Jill, what kind of girl was Lenore? Well, it was calm and smart. Back in college, I was too thick-headed and got riled up easily. Stress was my default state. So just like you're behaving right now. Shut up, I was worse. Can't picture that. Don't, it's embarrassing. Anyway, she was always there, finding a way to cool me down. She always was able to hold conversations about pretty much any topic. One time I saw her go from talking about video games to talking about sports. All of that variety while still being a hardcore scientist. She would always push me into social interactions. If she saw me by myself, she would drag me with her. Watching people is fine, but talking to them is better, she would say. And I would always present me to her many acquaintances as the girl I don't mind cuddling with for hours. Man, I'm gonna miss her. After a point, I didn't even think about getting back into a relationship with her, but She was such an awesome person. I just wanted to apologize. And now, you know, in a cold twist of irony, she's the one that made me pick up bartending. Well, back when I was thinking what the hell to do with my life, I remembered a night we spent in a club. She started talking about how the drinks were synthesized, the chemistry involved, the reactions and all that. It sounded so fascinating. I remember saying that her talk made me want to start mixing drinks. She said if everything else fails, why not pick up bartending? Ah, interesting. Are you okay? There's some value of okay, yeah. It's just... I wanted to thank you, Alma. Thank me? I guess I just needed someone to tell all this to, and you were the one. You volunteered yourself, you insisted on listening to me. You stood there listening to the whole thing from beginning to end. I know I might be the most... I might not be the most expressive person. But I'm not one to spout love and fluffiness. But I really like you. Maybe I'm just a bartender and you're just a client, but I really appreciate your friendship, or at the very least your patronage. I really enjoy working for you. Jill, are you dying? Shut up, I'm trying to have a heart-to-heart here. Sorry, it's just... It's weird for you to get so sappy. Oh, I just realized that the saddest thing is how I'll never be able to make amends. And it hurts like fucking hell, you know? I never want to feel that way again. I don't want someone to suddenly exit my life and have my last memory of them involve something nasty. I don't want the lingering grief of having burned a bridge on a whim. I want to avoid that at any cost. And if it means breaking character every once in a while, so be it. I'll let everyone know how I really feel about them. And if I ever fight with them, I'll swallow my pride, muster the courage, and I can, and be the one to apologize. I hate feeling like this. Hate it. Hate it. That's a nice resolution. Maybe I'll be a copycat and do the same. Alright, enough sappiness. Get back here. I'm on duty, you know? Fine. It's almost closing time anyways. It was fun while it lasted, though. Hey, yeah? I mean it, you know. Thanks for everything today. Silly Jill, you listen to my problems and I listen to yours. That's what friends are for, right? Alright. I'll be leaving now. Oh, and before I forget, did you ever talk about all this with your parents? They know the basics, but I haven't told them Lenore's death yet. Why don't you do that sometime? I don't know, I just don't want to bother them with my problems. Don't be silly, they're your parents. They live to share your problems. Ugh. My mother is not someone I could vent to, unfortunately. And my father kind of reeks of toxic positivity. He sees someone sad, and it's just like, well, do something to stop being sad. Sometimes you don't want a solution. Not that you're being lazy, but you know that the solution to your problem isn't easy. That it's complicated, it's complex. Maybe the environment isn't right for this solution. Maybe the timing isn't. And I don't know, those are details he doesn't seem to understand. So if you have, be great. If you have a support network, be grateful for it, whether they be family or not. You can try having a talk like this with them sometime. They'll appreciate it. Anyway, I'm out. See you Sunday. Take care. Oh, my girl sure is nice. Wow, boss, did you hear all that? Not all of it, but a good chunk at the very least. Your expression changed a lot already. It did? You look happier, that's always good. Anyway, let's call it a day. I expect even brighter Jill tomorrow. Right. Oh yeah, boss, about those chicken wings. The fucking idiots at the spicy chicken. Sorry, Dana, we don't have enough spices for your order until tomorrow, they said. Is that how they treat their regulars? You call the manager. Boss? Cherish Titty Hacker, she's a good friend. Oh, I love Dana's notes. All right. Well, oh, wait. You know what? Yeah, this is good stream ending music. I'd like to thank Best Team Dad X. Thank you very much for joining me. And thank anyone who also came by. Let's put up the right screen. There we go. So yeah, thank you anyone who happened to chill. Thank you for coming by. I enjoyed this stream a lot. I'm in a much better mental state. I feel like I can rest with a sound mind. I hope you can too, for anyone who's going to be going to bed soon. If you like what you saw, be sure to give me a follow, and you don't need to be shy. Let's get to know one another. And until the next stream, remember to stay healthy and stay hydrated. I'll try to stream something tomorrow, but I definitely want to stream this again in the late evening. Maybe the early evening, who knows? But I'm having a great time playing this game, and I'd like to thank anyone who's also been a part of it. So, see y'all next stream. Bye-bye.